What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Hannahcast YouTube channel, and today it is just as I am recording this, it is just now happened. We have our winner for the Directors Guild of America Award for Best Director in a Feature Film. And I will also be talking about the Art Directors Guild Awards, you know, for like production design and stuff. But anyways, your winner for the DGA for basically Best Director is the Daniels for Everything Everywhere All at Once. They beat out Martin McDonagh for The Banshees of Inisherin, Steven Spielberg for The Fabelmans, Todd Field for Tar, and Joseph Kosinski for Top Gun Maverick. This is big. Because like it was kind of close between the Daniels and Spielberg, because Spielberg won the Golden Globe. The Daniels won the Critics' Choice Award. Out of the 74 years of the Directors Guild of America Awards, they've only not lined up with the Academy for Best Director 8 times. The last time being when Sam Mendes won for 1917 at the DGA, but ultimately Bong Joon-ho won at the Oscars. So I want to say maybe there's a chance Spielberg could do it, but no, it's done. It's done now. I mean, it's like, because here's the thing, Best Director was such a tough race this year, because like I said, not only was, you know, it was between Daniels and Spielberg, but at the same time, you have Todd Field, who I was predicting for the BAFTAs tomorrow, but now I'm not so sure. I'm not exactly sure of that anymore now that the Daniels have won the Directors Guild. So right now I think it's goodbye for Spielberg and Todd Field. I think the Daniels are now going to win Best Director. Will Everything Everywhere All at Once still win the Oscar for Best Picture? I don't know. I'm still not sure about that. But regardless, let's go on to the Art Directors Guild Awards. Now, if you don't know what the Art Directors Guild Awards are, basically it's for production designers, that stuff like that. And so this is their award show, and it'll give us a bit of an insight as to who's going to win the Oscar. For Best Animated Feature Film, the nominees were Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, Lightyear, Marcel the Shell with Shoes On, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, and Turning Red. And the winner, to no real surprise, was Pinocchio, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. I feel like that, like, considering that got nominated for production design at BAFTA, and that's, again, this is an animated film, I feel like that was a no-brainer. I actually thought there was a chance it was going to get nominated for the Oscar for production design, but ultimately that didn't happen. For contemporary film, the nominees are Bardo, False Chronicle of a Handful of Truths, Bullet Train, Glass Onion, A Knives Out Mystery, Tar, and Top Gun Maverick. And ultimately, Glass Onion won, which that would have been my pick as well. Like, Glass Onion, oh my god. Like, I still think that should have been nominated at the Oscars for production design, if I may say so myself. But yeah, so there you go. Glass Onion won for contemporary film production designing. Then we get period film, which is really more of where the competition is. Where we have the nominees being All Quiet on the Western Front, Babylon, Elvis, The Fabelmans, and White Noise. This is almost 5 for 5 with the Oscars, except Avatar got in for the Oscars for production design. Obviously, Avatar's not eligible here. It's eligible for fantasy film, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Ultimately, the winner for period film is Babylon, which I think now just cements it. It's like, it's gonna win BAFTA, it's gonna win the Oscars. Babylon is just too big of a lock right now. But now we get to fantasy film, which is really where things kind of got shocking for me. Where the nominees were Avatar: The Way of Water, which is nominated for the Oscar, The Batman, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, and Nope. Now, remember when I said that Avatar: The Way of Water was nominated for the Oscar, alongside the nominees you saw for period film? Well, Everything Everywhere All at Once ended up winning the Art Directors Guild for fantasy film over Avatar: The Way of Water. I'm just like, how did that happen? How did Everything Everywhere beat Avatar for fantasy film at the Art Directors Guild and yet didn't get nominated for the Oscar? Like, why would you, like, I don't really understand this. some people say it might be because it was at 6th place, maybe, but that's weird that out of all the fantasy films, Avatar is the only one that got the Oscar nomination, and yet it didn't even win in its own category. So that I find strange. So really, Everything Everywhere All at Once is having a pretty damn good night tonight. I still don't think Everything Everywhere takes home Best Picture, because I feel, again, you don't want to be an early front runner for Best Picture, and I don't think that's going to be kind of Everything Everywhere All at Once. But now knowing who has won the DGA for directing, and that, again, that's the Daniels for Everything Everywhere All at Once, I feel like now they're gonna go on to win the Oscar for Best Director. So yeah, what are your thoughts on not only the DGA nominees, but the Art Directors Guild nominees? Let me know in the comments below what you think. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel. If you can click that like button, that also really helps out the channel, especially, you know, with the algorithm and stuff. And hit that bell icon so you can be notified of future videos and live streams. And if you can, I have a Ko-Fi page up. I'd like to thank my Ko-Fi supporters, Fudd and Rooney Coaster. You can support me at ko-fi.com/ChristianHannah. And if you want to see more, click this.